today overall. Mixed results. We sold 9 out of 13, which is good. That's okay. Still 3 or 4 left over for people. It's always tough to tell as much as we do our due diligence beforehand in terms of what kind of properties are going to get interest in and what type of properties we're on. It's always a bit of a gamble on the day which auction is. And today was no different. We had 7 or 8 really good residential lots that sold well, a couple of commercial lots as well, a piece of land which didn't go, which was fairly surprising, so I'm sure there'll be people on the phones in the next coming hours and tomorrow ready to snap up what's left. A couple of standout results really. One particular property which we sold in Wrexham, which was lot number 14, Chester Avenue, failed to sell in a recent auction and was purchased by a client of ours for 70,000. We've sold it again for him today, I think for 85. She's made a really good profit on that. It just goes to show that buying local property with a local auctioneer gets better results rather than sending it to a large London or Cardiff or Liverpool auction room. Selling locally enables you to get a better price. We also did very well on a property in Blacon, which is just outside Chester. The guide was 60 to 70. I think we sold it for somewhere low 80s, which again was a good result. Wasn't for sale by private treaty before. The agents didn't think they could sell it. We put it straight to auction. Really good interest and a great result. There's still 3 or 4 properties left that people can go for, a couple of which was a real surprise to us that didn't sell. Mainly a building in Frodsham that we had, the old parish hall, which we had good interest in prior to auction. If you'd have asked me this time yesterday would we sell it, I would have probably said yes. That remains available at 110. I think the reserve is conversion into planning permission to convert into 3 apartments. We've also got a piece of building land over in Holywell, which is a guide of 150. It's got planning permission for 3 executive detached homes, so that'd be a real good buy for any sort of builders or developers that have missed out on anything today. Next auction for us, if anybody can't wait for the catalogue to come out, is the 9th and 10th of December. So last one before the new year. We've been taking instructions for the last 2 or 3 weeks on that auction, and it looks as if we're going to have a really good sale. We've been instructed on say a couple of really good lots already. We've got the next 3 or 4 weeks now to try and sort of fill a catalogue, which I'm sure we will do, of well-priced stock to sell for investment or development. Again, today was no different in terms of the types of property that sell well. Well-priced investments either for landlords to purchase on a buy-to-let, anything that's in need of work, whether that just be sort of cosmetic or structural, always attracts developers and gets them here in the room today bidding against each other, which means the price we get for the vendor at the end of the day is the very best price we could have got. Anything that's quirky as well or a little bit different, hard to place in the local market, again, always works really well at auction, and we'd be delighted to hear from anybody with those sorts of properties for us to sell.